Hi everyone, welcome to the very first class of our web development series. I'm Shrivira and I am super excited to guide you through the amazing journey of learning. Today we'll learn what HTML tags are and how to use them to structure simple text content on the web page. I will cover how to add headings and paragraphs, and I will show you how they appear in a browser. This is the foundation of every website, so make sure you understand these basic tags clearly. So let's dive in and start HTML. Let's get started into introduction to web development. So here at firstly let's learn HTML tags. Let's continue. So what is full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language is the computer language that structures the web pages on the internet. On the top of HTML, you can build stunning web pages with the buttons, images and lots more. So let's guess the letter, and it's absolutely D as its dog. Okay, now let's go deep into this by adding the HTML code, opening tag button, and any examples like, share, anything, and closing tag button. You can create a button with the label like. So they took example here like, but you can take any example like share, buy, and etc. So but you should include this as I clicked here. There is an opening tag and closing tag. Okay, next here we should fill this. So let's first fill which is opening tag, which includes two arrow marks, but closing tags which includes even dash and two closing tags. Okay, now let's, as you see in a browser, as it's HTML code we created, but in browser we see it as seen on screen, that is like button. So here also same. Okay, next, time to test what you have learned so far. What type of tag is this? So I give you 5 seconds, guess this. So what is the answer? And many members guessed, I think it's closing tag. So it's a closing tag, it's correct answer. Which of these tags is spelled out incorrectly? I give you 5 seconds. So the correct answer is second one. So as the dash should be included after the arrow mark, that is a closing tag. Let's guess the letter, and it is absolutely D, dog. And create a button with the label Q. So we should create a button for Q, that is Q is a label. So first let's include opening tag button and the label and the closing tag button. So let's guess the letter. Create a button with label R. So we should just create the button tag with label R. So first we should use the opening tag and the button and the closing tag, and next we should include the label R, and next opening tag dash button and closing tag. Now it's the correct answer. Finally, create a button with label D, making sure you use an opening and a closing tag. So we should create a button with label D. It's easy as you think. I finish it fast and it's over. So now let's learn text and headings. So in HTML, the keywords of some tags are obvious, but there are some tags that use a shortened form. For example, we use P for paragraph. Which one of these HTML tags creates a paragraph? So as I told, we use short form P, and it's same as its opening tag. Let's press the button P. Let's remember how to code a button that has the text post. So I think again it's same, the label is post, but we should just add the opening tag and closing tag of button. and the button is created as you see in browser. Next, coding a paragraph is very similar to coding a button. You need an opening tag followed by your text and a closing tag. Code a paragraph that displays memo is fun. So just press at firstly we should press the opening tag of paragraph, and next the text, that is any label or anything that not only memo is fun, any paragraphs you like, and at lastly we should press this closing tag of paragraph. As you see in browser, memo is fun. Code hello in between the opening and closing tag and closing p tags. So just type the text hello over, as you see here in browser hello. As like this we see many in websites, there is a coding in websites, so you see the output of the coding, that is only the text you see. Sorry. Okay, now let's go back into the class. We can create headings in HTML to emphasize certain tags. There are 6 sizes of HTML. There's 6 sizes of HTML in heading in HTML. From H1 to H6. Which one of these HTML tags creates a heading? Okay, there are 6 types, means the sizes of heading tags. So that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6, and it's like descending order, largest to smallest. H1, H2, H3 is the largest, H4, H5, H6 is the smallest. So here we should check the tag, heading tag, that is opening H1 tag. Code heading that displays Snapchat. So it's easy. We should code heading opening tag H1 heading, and the text and the closing tag H1, and add the closing tag, that is button, closing tag of button. Okay, the heading tag emphasizes text by making them bigger and bolder. H1 is the biggest and the boldest, and H6 is the smallest and the least bold, as I told you. And which one of these HTML tags creates a smaller heading than H1? So smaller heading means H6, that is least and smallest. And code heading with opening and closing H6 tags. So just opening H6 tag and the text and the closing H6 tag. As you see in browser, it's very least bold and even smallest. Code the opening tag for the biggest heading. We should add the tag H1 and close. Code the opening tag for the second biggest heading, just second biggest as H2, opening tag H2 and close. Okay, which one of these HTML tags creates the smallest heading? As you know, it's H6 tag. So that's it for today's class. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss the next lessons. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next class.